Barcelona's production line of young talents never stops. La Masia isn't just an academy, it is a phenomenon, a place that has shaped world-class footballers for decades. The new generation already reaching the first team keeps proving this. Lamine Yamal has changed the idea of how young a leader can be. Fermin Lopez is an example of late blooming. Pau Cubarsí is a defender with the mentality of a veteran. Marc Bernal and Marc Casado are the foundation of the future midfield. They follow the path laid by the club legends like Messi, Iniesta, Puyol and others. Yet this time, the Catalan system is aiming even further. The club is now paying attention to children so young they don't even have Transfermarkt profiles yet, but they already appear in world news. Every now and then a story appears that makes you wonder whether it is possible to recognize a future star before he even learns how to tie his shoes. And today's story is exactly that. One of La Masia's newest standouts is Destiny Kosiso Ejiofor. He was born in 2014 and has Nigerian roots. Destiny is the son of former Nigerian footballer Ejike Pascal, and he has two older brothers, David Abinia 16 and Divine Kenya. Both came through Barca's academy as well. Here's a fan detail for you from April 2024. All three brothers scored twice for their youth teams on the same weekend. Only two remain at the club today though. David now plays for UE Cornelia while Divine is still at La Masia and is considered a natural goal scorer. The highest level their father ever reached in professional football was the third division of the Spanish league. Destiny's ceiling, however, is far higher. Ejike once said, "By the grace of God, I have three children in the Barcelona system. All three are performing, but Destiny to me is a shade better at this level." He is only 11, yet his name already appears next to Nike, La Masia, and even Neymar. Some people have rushed to compare him to Messi, and I do not agree with that comparison, but the hype exists. Usually kids his age get described with words like potential or room to grow. Destiny is talked about as if he were already a completed footballer, which is crazy. He plays for Barcelona's U12. His physical numbers are ordinary. He does not overpower anyone. His strength lies elsewhere. He has a delicate touch, a sharp first step, a natural feel for empty space, and a striker's instinct that cannot be taught. At this age, you either have it or you don't. He plays for Barcelona's U12. His physical numbers are ordinary. He does not overpower anyone. His strength lies elsewhere. He has a delicate touch, a sharp first step, a natural feel for empty space, and a striker's instinct that cannot be taught. At this age, you either have it or you don't. In football language, this is the purest scorer's DNA, goals that come out of nowhere. This is where the first real comparisons to great forwards begin. When Destiny bursts into open space, a young Kylian Mbappé immediately comes to mind. The same blast of the mark, the 2-second acceleration. The feeling that he is always one step ahead of the defender. He seems to teleport into free zones, just a few moments, and goal. Inside the box, he behaves like a child-sized version of Luis Suárez. Not in physicality, but in instinct. Suárez scored from chaos. Destiny has that same sensitivity to loose balls, rebounds, awkward angles, and surprise finishes. His body positioning, his tiny touches, his quick changes in direction, his timing with the pass or shot, his sense of where defenders are blind, it is all there. And it is shockingly mature for his age. This does not mean he is destined to become the next Mbappé or Suárez, don't get me wrong. The important thing is that he shows traits typical of forwards who can surprise the football world. Destiny already has the numbers, and I better show you right away. Last season he scored 145 goals in 52 matches. Yes, youth teams at Barça often win by large margins, but even with that in mind, the number looks unreal. But it's important to mention that this was in the 8-a-side format with a smaller pitch and far more chances per game, okay? And there is more stats. The Sun reported, Destiny scored an incredible 100 goals in 27 matches for the U10 team in the 2023-2024 season, including a scarcely believable 20 goals at the Elite Escar Cup tournament alone. In other words, scoring more than 100 goals per season in youth football is not a problem for this boy. This season, already on a full-size pitch, he has 16 goals in 9 matches. That's still almost 2 goals per game. He is now adapted not only to dribbling, sprinting, and shooting, but also to positional play. This is the part that turns young scorers into forwards who last. In September, he became the top scorer at the Jordi Pitarch Serpilla tournament. He finished it with a hat-trick in Barcelona's 7-1 win in the final. Destiny is not the only standout in this age group. Barca's U12 side is considered one of the strongest in Europe right now. There is pace, talent, and a surprising amount of intelligence for their age. But one boy is already turning into a brand. At 11, he signed a contract with Nike. To understand what that means, Neymar signed with the company at 13. Destiny beat that record. Nike regularly collaborates with young prodigies. At 8 years old, the company signed Brazilian wonderkid Kylian, and at 9, another La Masia diamond Shane Kluivert. The news of Destiny's Nike deal was announced by Alex Zahavi, a relative and associate of super agent Pini Zahavi, the man behind the deals of Robert Lewandowski, Hansi Flick, and dozens of superstars. Not the last person for Barcelona and Laporta, to say the least. This raised the question in football world. How did a child enter the orbit of one of the most influential agents on the planet? FIFA prohibits representation contracts with players under 16. Zahavi answered that in an interview with The Times. "We are not making money off him. There is no contract, this is a relationship for the future." Formally, that's legal. In reality, that's business running ahead of football. And there is the part that I hate the most, which makes headlines: the comparisons. Some people throw Messi's name into the mix. He has the low center of gravity, the quick turns, the fearless ball control at speed, and the ability to solve tight moments. But come on, how many new Messis have we already seen? Others also mention Mbappé or Suárez, but it is too early for any of this. The problem is that such comparisons are a double-edged sword. Mbappé became a global brand at a very young age. Suárez at 16 was already under the pressure of becoming the new Uruguayan phenomenon. They survived the weight of expectation, but how many talents collapsed under it? But here is the real difference. Destiny is not a global name, not someone the whole world already talks about. He isn't a brand just yet. What makes his case unusual is that the process has already started, much earlier than it normally does. The Nike deal put him on a path that most players only step onto in their mid or late teens, not at 11. This doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't prove future greatness. It simply means that expectations arrived early, long before his body, mind, or career are fully formed. That creates pressure, not success. And this is where things get complicated. Between a gifted kid and a real footballer lies a long stretch of years where many young talents fade. The joy of the game turns into responsibility, and the spotlight becomes heavier than the praise. The question is, will Destiny still be Italian when football becomes a job, not a game? Right now, Destiny is not the new Messi, not the new Yamal, and not the new Neymar. He's an early experiment of modern football, an attempt to build a professional identity before adolescence even begins. If he manages to carry this pressure, grow physically and mentally, and stay in love with football, Barcelona might end up with a very rare profile. But for now, we'll have to see. And here's a small recommendation. While preparing this story, the Barcelona Live app helped a lot. That's where the first updates about Destiny's Nike situation appeared, along with youth tournament stats, interviews, and older materials on La Masia's youngest teams. It's not just a news feed, it's where many of Barca's future stories start. If you want to follow talents like Destiny from the very beginning, download it. The link is in the pinned comment. Now it's your turn. Like the video, tell me what you think about Destiny in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Many more La Masia stories are on the way. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.